I'm Lee Mackenzie, and over the years I've been lucky enough to interview some of the fastest racing drivers on the planet and get up close and personal to some incredible cars. But today I've come to Long Island, New York to meet a world record breaker, a man with the most remarkable driving story that I've ever heard, a man who's driven over 3 million miles in the same car. There's the man himself, Irv Gordon, and the car. This is great. Irv, hi, I'm Lee.
Pleasure.
Lovely to meet you. It's a beautiful car and in such good condition considering everything you've been through together.
We have been through quite a lot.
It's so nice to be spending the day with you, and you've got such a remarkable story to tell, but to do that we need to go elsewhere, and I'm betting that you're not going to let me drive this car. I'll go jump in this side. Irv, how big a part does this car play in your life?
Oh, my goodness, what a question. I take better care of this car than I take care of me.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when was the last time I had my oil changed?
Can you ever imagine life without this car?
No, this is really part of my life. I've had this car 50 years. That's hard to believe. 50 years.
It's such a pleasure to be part of this because every time that the wheels are turning, you're continuing to break your own record.
That's for sure. Every mile goes on, it makes it just that much harder for somebody else to catch me.
Well, here we are, Irv. This is the complete history of you, your car, and its incredible journey. What do you think?
Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. And it's all here.
Now, 50 years ago, you bought this beautiful Volvo P1800. And incredibly, after a staggering 3 million miles, which is the equivalent of going to the moon and back 6 times, you're still driving together on the road. So this is your story, Irv, and your car, and what keeps you both together. Well, Irv, we've put together some photos of your 3 million mile road trip. Does it bring back some memories?
This is terrific. You guys really did your homework.
I recognise that building. I actually went past it this morning, but I imagine you've been past it countless times.
I see the Chrysler building every time I come into New York City. It's a beautiful building. It's one of the landmarks. It's just something you always look forward to seeing.
New York is such a busy city, and even at night it's a busy city, but I imagine it's a much nicer driving experience.
I'd like to take a ride down by Weehawken. And from Weehawken, you can all see the downtown area of Manhattan, all lit up. It's just beautiful. It's really, really very pretty. You can see the barges and the boats and stuff going by at 3 at night. In fact, I was there the other night, and it was a full moon, and it was just a spectacular view.
So when you want to get out of New York, I imagine you head out over one of the bridges, the skyline opens up, you take a deep breath, everything must seem good.
You got that perfect. That's just the way it is. Take the Queensboro Bridge. It's just nicer to get up in the air, and I can see a nice view. I can see the skyline of the city. Just realize that you're finally breaking free. The fall is probably the best time to take a little ride, especially heading north. This time of year, the leaves are turning color, and I blend right into the colors. Nice red car,
Yeah.
got the red leaves, trees, trees turning colors and so on. It's fantastic.
Sunlight, leaves, Hills, open countryside.
It's the only way to travel.
You don't strike me as someone who wants to be a record breaker.
I never had that intention. I mean, you know, I was just doing my thing. Everything was possible. I just wanted to be part of the American dream.